Hello here and welcome to Trading Within the Box. Please like and subscribe my channel. Please share my channel if you like the content here. I want to thank everybody for coming here and welcome to the charts. First of all, this is not a recommendation to buy, hold, sell stocks, options, or any kind of Forex or anything like that. If you'd like to trade stocks or buy or sell stocks, please contact a licensed professional and they will help you there. So I want to get to it here really quick here. We're going to go over some stuff here. And first we're going to go over TSM, Taiwan Semiconductor. So we've been looking at that for a while. We've been going through it. Now it's the end of the week here. It's June 11th, 2023. And it's the end of the week, and now we're looking at a weekly chart here because that's what we want to do. We want to look at the weekly charts at the end of the week and see what's happening here. So now this is no surprise. We've been going over this for a while now with Taiwan Semiconductor. We're going for months now, actually, in this trade because as it keeps pulling back, look at the higher lows there. Then we get the sideways consolidation right there, and then we get the breakout with great volume right there. Okay, now we have a sideways. Now this is the king of sideways consolidations, this stock, on the lower time frames. As you look at Taiwan Semiconductor, you'll see that we came off the bottom with the stochastic, and now we're on the overbought range. But we want to see on a lower time frame. Let's go to a daily chart right here, and let's see what's exactly happening. Now, this stock, I love it because it trades sideways a lot, because then you want to see what's going to happen here. So right now, if you draw a little bit of a box, trading within the box, right, we want to see what's happening. Now we're getting a little consolidation here again. So let's see when it goes into, right now, we want to see when it goes into the resistance areas. We want to see, as we go to a weekly chart back, we want to see where the resistance. Now we know that right now at 104.51, we're slamming right into the resistance area on the weekly chart, which is the overall picture of the supply area, okay? So you know that when we came off the bottom here at 83.90, or if you want to say it was 85, or even if you got an 83 or so, you want to know that already now you're at 102.80 now, okay? So you're looking at it and you're saying, hey, wait a second here. I'm way, way overbought. I need that pullback or I need that breakout to see if I'm going to get up into the next range, which is in the 109.15 to 110 range, okay? So that's something that you want to look at and know where you are, as I always say, okay? I think we're going to get one more pullback here somewhere. It might come back to this area, or it might just go sideways for a while and then break out a little bit, and that might be the last leg up, okay? Or it just could keep going. We'll just keep following it on the smaller time frames. That's what we end up doing. If you look at it here on the 2-hour chart, we just flipped over to the 2-hour chart here, and now you're looking at it, and you're looking, and you have no volume here, okay? But as you look at it on the 2-hour chart, you know you got this sideways little consolidation, but you're getting higher lows here, okay? That's another thing that's happening right there. So that's something that you want to keep watching. So that's something on Taiwan Semiconductor to keep knowing where you are. If you look at it on a 45-minute chart, you'll see that you're going right now into the resistance area. You want to see that breakout. And we got a beautiful sideways, and then we got a little bit of a breakout. Okay, so that could be something really good. Let's flip over to Caterpillar. I want to show you something on the weekly chart because we're at the end of the week here. And we completed the week, and I want to show you what's happening here. So now we're in the sweet spot with the stochastic on a weekly chart heading up, okay? We got nice volume. We got back-to-back nice volume weeks here. Okay, so we're going into this big candlestick from March 6th, 2023. And that candlestick on that week was 15.69 million shares, okay? So we're going into that with 20 million and almost 19 million shares, 18.75 million shares, and that's what we're going into it with. So we're going into 15.6. So we could go into this area here. Now, it did sell off a lot of times in this area as you look at the top here, and then let's draw a little bit of an area where we know that there's resistance. So right now we're smack into the areas where they were selling that stock, okay? So we want to be careful. We want to see what's going to happen. How do we know? Let's go to the small time frames, and then we look at, actually, we go to first the daily. Let's go over the daily chart first, and we see some nice volume on the daily chart, and we want to see this follow through. And let's break it down, okay? So we knew at the price what they like this price, as I always say, 209.13 on Caterpillar, okay? This is on a daily chart on June 11, 2023. Okay. So right now we're at 235.03 closed at this week, okay? So we get up and above this swing point, which was on April 3rd, 2023. Okay, so we get up and over that, and that volume was at 2.24 million shares, okay? So when we came up into it, we were at 3.2 and 5.5. So we blow it away. So now we're either going to go sideways and then breaks the up step pattern, or we're going to go pull back and then we're going to go up, okay? So this is something that you want to watch. Look at the right here. Okay, let me stretch this out for you so you can see it. If you look at it, look at the step pattern. Now, these are the strongest. We came off support. That's the support area right there. We have the steps. Look at the step pattern. We go up again, we get another step. Now, if we start breaking out, we got this beautiful step pattern on the way up, which is the strongest pattern. Okay, so that means they're really not selling it. They're just holding it, and they just keep going up. Now, on a 2-hour chart, look at the volume on a 2-hour chart here. Look at the beauty of the Caterpillar right here. Look at that, okay? Obviously, we're up in this range, and we have less volume, okay, going into the weekend, too, okay? Obviously, we see a divergence of volume right there. But we have a step pattern. Now we got another one, and we got a step. We'll be stepping up, okay? We'll be going to 242.18. If we start stepping up one more time again, okay? So that's something that you got the sideways consolidations here, okay? And if you look at the sideways consolidation, look how long that beautiful sideways consolidation is on a 2-hour chart. Usually going up north from that point on, okay? Could end up at 256, 59 or whatever. Never to be exact, because nothing's exact in this business, okay? We're talking in ranges, okay, here. So now let's go right now to 45-minute chart. And if you look at Caterpillar here, you'll see the higher lows, and now we're holding again. And look at this sideways consolidation. I love those because as soon as they break out, you know you're going up, okay? Right now you have a rest in volume. Look at the volume here. Look at the volume here. And then look at the volume here as it came off, and they started buying it big. So when you see something like this, this is an outstanding, this is a 45-minute chart, 6/11, June 11th, on Caterpillar. This is something that you want to see exactly coming off. They loaded up, okay? This is a loading up area, okay? And then now you look at this and just draw a little box, trading within the box right here, okay? Look at that area. So they also bought in that area right here. So that tells me that I got support right here because of the buying. Okay, so that's something that you're going to want to be looking at. Let's go back to the weekly on it. Go back to the weekly chart. We're going into this bar, okay? So we could go way up here at 242.51. Okay? So let's just keep watching it, and that's something that we're gonna have on our list. Okay? Right now we're going into Boeing, BA is the symbol, and it's June 11th here, 2023, and we are heading up in the sweet spot right here on the stochastic. We're heading up, okay, and we have a sideways consolidation here, okay. So here's a sideways consolidation. So right in that spot, right as you keep going sideways. Now this is weak on a week basis, okay. So what's happening here? If we break out, this is gonna go wild because we have how many weeks? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And then this week is 21 weeks. So, okay, so you're talking about over 5 months here of a sideways consolidation on Boeing. Okay, so if this breaks lower, you know you're going way down here, okay? If this breaks higher, you're probably going to, well, your first stop would be at 242. Right now it's 217.31. And then you'll be at 258 and then maybe even 294. So this is something that you're going to want to be able to watch. Let's go to a monthly chart on Boeing. I want to go to a monthly chart and I want to show you right here. So we have a sideways consolidation by the months. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now we have decreasing volume in this spot. So we want to see once it breaks this area right here, we want to see if it breaks out. Okay, right in this spot right here. And then if it breaks out, we're going to this level here. But we want to see the volume. The volume kind of stinks right now, okay? If you look back here, look at this volume in this area, okay? That was in this cluster here, okay? So that's something that you want to watch. But if this thing breaks out, we're going. Okay, we're going to that resistance area, okay? That's something that you're going to want to have to watch, okay? Let's go over to Goldman Sachs, GS. That's something that we want to look at. And we're getting ready to turn. Now, I want to show you something here on this. We're getting ready to turn. Now, Goldman Sachs, you come down, okay? Now, look at this W formation. We could be getting this type of thing, okay? Okay? 411.41, okay? First, it would go into this area, into this 382.47. So this is something we want to see. Now, remember, we have earnings on the week of July 3rd, okay? That's what we want to be careful of because the banks weren't doing so hot. This thing could break. You could always get this kind of thing, something like this and then like this, and then hold and come back up and then just, so that could happen too. Doesn't mean it's going to go up, okay? How we know it's going to go up is obviously we're going to look at a daily chart first and look at this W formation here. This is retest W. Look at the large retest W. Now, I want to see here, we have some volume coming in, okay? We want to see what is actually happening. Are they really buying this? So right here on a 2-hour chart, let's just go to it. What do we see? Okay. So we know we had a box of trading right in this range, trading within the box, and we get up and over it, and we're holding support. So on something like this, you want to look, and you're at support right now, okay? You come out with support. Let's look at a line chart on a 2-hour chart. Want the retest always. We got the retest W, okay? Let's look at the volume. We have increasing volume. Right now, a little bit of increasing volume off the support area, okay? Slightly, barely at average, not even at average. So our volume is not that great, okay? We're going into a swing point that has a lot more volume. Let's see if we can get up and over with lighter volume. That happens all the time. Okay, so we know that we were at just that support at 330, 381. We're at 336.02 right now, okay? So that's something that you want to look at and you want to keep watching, okay? Let's go over the 45-minute chart here. And the 45-minute chart, what does that show, okay? That shows that they came in and they bought a little bit. But we have to get up and over this point right here. Here's my box. Okay, so we know we know we got support at 330, 361, okay? And then we know we have resistance right here at 337 or 338, 337.40 or 338. So that's where we're looking at. We want that breakout above, and then we could tag the 341.84 first, okay? Or we might tag the 339.62 range, okay? That's something that you want to keep looking at, okay? Now let's take you over to Home Depot. Now, Home Depot, we're on a weekly chart here. Okay, I want to take you over to Home Depot, and I want to show you something. Now, what's happening here with Home Depot? Trading within the box, right? Okay, so here we are again. Okay, so we know we got our little cheese here of our trading range, and we know 287.21, 325.22. Okay, in that range, okay, we know we have a trading range, okay? But we're still trading within the box. We have no breakout here, okay? So this is on a weekly basis, okay? We do have a lot of money. Now, watch this here. Now, look down here at the volume, okay? We have a lot of money coming in here weekly, okay? We're looking at the overall picture first, okay? We're in the sweet spot, okay, right now. Okay, so we come in strong. The last time we came off, there's a W right there, okay? Last time we came in here, look at this, okay? There wasn't the interest that we have now. Put your eyes over to this side, to the right. Look at the volume coming in here. Now, when we came off support in this area right here, look at the volume we had. Look when we went up with the volume. Look how much small volume we had there. Okay, now when you were up in resistance, what happened? The volume died. See how the volume died right there, okay? So now you say, wait a second here. Look at the increasing volume right there. Okay. So you come off. You have the W. We don't have the engulfing yet, but we do have capitulation candlestick right there. Okay. And now we want to see us take off here. Okay. So this could be a nice little trade right here. Trade only, right? Because we don't know where this world is heading. Okay. And we don't know what's around the corner, okay? And we definitely don't know what's around the corner in 2022, okay? 24, I'm sorry, which could be a scary thought at times. So right now, we have the consolidation again on the daily chart. So I want to see the breakout. We got to get up and above here on this. We come back up and we start heading up, okay? We have a little bit of a step pattern here, okay? And then we come up, and then we could be in the 309.17 range, okay, before we know it. But that's something we're going to be going into this gap right here. So this is the gap, which is right here in this spot, okay? So we're going to be going into that gap area, and that is big gap down. But what happens a lot of times is right here, as you look at that high volume stick, which is right there, and they're in it right now. If you put your eyes to the right, we're in it right now, and it's a magnet. Again, always goes to the magnet candlesticks and volume stick, okay? And that top range would be around the 306 range, okay? 306.32, okay? So that's something that you're going to want to manage, and you're going to look on a lower time frame. Let's go to a 2-hour chart, because it'll get a little bit of the noise out of the way. Okay. And looks like we're holding again. So now what happened here was we got up and above, and we're holding at support on a 2-hour chart. So now as this thing swings down here, we want to get a little bit of a retest. And then we get an engulfing. See how we had the little retest here, and then we got the engulfing. Okay. Here we had the retest, that small little W, and the capitulation right off support, which was right there. Now you're coming down, you're all the way down on the stochastic, and you want to start getting pulled up. How you're going to get that is you'll have a little volume come in, and then you'll get the engulfing, and then we'll start heading up. And then we want to see if we're going to take the swing point out, okay, right there, okay? So that's something that's something you want to look at, okay? We only have a few more minutes here, so let's go over J&J. So look at J&J, and let's go over J&J first of all really quick on a weekly chart. So as you look at J&J, look at the setup. Look at the W formation here. So we got boom, boom, boom. We're holding with the right side of the W higher, okay? And now what do we have? Okay, we have engulfing, okay? We got to get this to start crossing up on the weekly, okay? So we're in a perfect spot here on J&J. Check this out. Now let's go to a daily, okay? So the weekly will make you see it better, okay? This is the same W I just showed you right here. See it? Right there. Okay, and now what happens here? You got the little W here and you got the engulfing. Look at the volume. Look at the interest here. Look at the interest. Now, what do we say? Okay, now we got to know where we're going into. Now, look at this right here. So when you look at on April 18, 2023, we have a high volume stick here. Okay, so we want to get this into the 163.23 range. Right now it's 160. We could get an intraday pullback. And if you look at it on a 2-hour chart, we're riding the 9-day moving average. See how we rode it down? See how we rode the 9-day moving average all the way down? Now we're riding the 9-day moving average up. So we want to see uptrend. That's what we want to see. And then we can break out into things, okay? So look at the sideways consolidation here, okay? Sideways consolidation step pattern, okay? And these are beautiful, and the volume's nice, okay? Look at the volume. So let's say we start turning up again here. So we got the sideways consolidation again. We got the next step up. Now we get up and over. We're holding support now. And then, okay, look at the increasing volume. And then we get up to the 162.63 or 163 range. Okay, and that would be the next price target. Okay, so that's something that you want to look. J&J is looking nice right now. Okay, Procter & Gamble, really quick. Let's go over the weekly chart because we're at the end of the week, June 11th. And let's look and dissect this one here. And here we are, higher low, higher low. Look at this beauty right here with the engulfing candlestick, with the incredible weekly volume, with the surge up, okay? What's happening here? Okay, same thing. We pull all the way to the bottom, right? And now what? We're holding. We're holding right in this spot. We got the next higher low. Okay, we want to see if we're going to break out of this area right here. So we're coming off support. So we know that we have on Procter & Gamble, we know we have our support level at, let's say, 145 or 146. Okay, right now where we're at. Okay, we know that our trading range will be up to 157.49. So that's something that you want to look at. It's something you want to pay close attention to on Procter & Gamble's 2-hour chart. We want to see here, we come up, but we didn't take out the swing point yet, okay, on the 2-hour chart. So let's see what happens if we start breaking out. So now if we start getting this kind of thing, you'll see that. And then we'll have this kind of thing going on, and boom, and then we'll start heading up, okay? And we'll go after this. We're going to go after this candlestick right there. And that was on May 22nd, 2023, okay? So UNH, let's go over to UNH really quick because we're almost done here. And on UNH is another one, okay? You want to look at this right here, okay? We're going after the swing point on the weekly chart, okay? Okay, we come down. Now, look at this. We come down, big here. Come down, up. We come back down, lighter volume, okay? Look at that. Come back with lighter volume. We get a little increasing volume, and we're right here now. And now we're getting another pullback for a retest here. See it? And look at this. This is exactly what we want. We want this, hold higher, right side higher, the engulfing, and then boom, we're off to the races. Okay, and that's on UNH, okay, United Healthcare Group, okay? So that's something that you're going to want to see. Now on daily chart on UNH, here it is, same type of situation. What is this? You're here, and then here, and you want to break out above here. Because remember, look, you got the trading within the box right here, okay? Right there. You're in the box. So you want to get out of this area, and then you want to start heading up into the 515.18. We're 493.62 right now on UNH. So that's something that you want to definitely look at. Now, on the S&P 500, we'll go over that in another video. We have another break step going up here, okay? We broke the consolidation, okay? This is on a daily chart. We get up and above, we hold, then we get up and above, and we hold support right here. Now we have a sideways consolidation here. Let's see. We have some taking a profit in this area. Let's see if we get the breakout, okay? And we'll keep watching. I want to thank everybody for coming. Have a safe weekend. Enjoy your family. Have a wonderful trading week next week. And we'll see you back here on Trading Within the Box.